Before we begin today's topic, which is nominalization of verbs and adjectives, I would like us to refresh our minds on some previous knowledge that will help us to go through this lesson and understand it. First of all, I want to believe that whether you are our old pupil or you are new, you must have been taught about the noun. I mean, a name of a person, animal, place, or thing. And so, in today's lesson, when you hear nominalization, I want you to just see it as to make a word become a noun. Then again, verb is an action word, like we say, a word that tells us what we are or what we are doing. Then an adjective, we said, is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. And so, with this, we can begin the lesson. We are looking at nominalization of verbs and adjective in this class. I know nominalization as a word may be a little strange to you, but not to worry, we'll make it easy to understand. Nominalization simply means to make a word that is not originally a noun to become a noun. The trick about nominalization is that we add a suffix at the end of the word and it suddenly assumes the function of a noun. Okay, so suffixes, of course, are attachment at the end of a word, and it can help a verb, an adjective, or any other word to become a noun. Some suffixes that help us do so include the ones you see on the screen right now. We have CEER, ION, MENT, Sean, and so on and so forth. In fact, all of these suffixes will help verb and adjective become nouns. Now let's look at the example on the screen. The first column is for verb, then the second column is for noun, then we have examples. Now assuming I have the verb arrive, now I could drop E and add AL and I have arrival. For example, we await the president's arrival. Now verb has become a noun. You could also see it in the example marry. Marry, of course, is a verb. Then when I make it marriage by adding AGE, I now have a noun. My sister is enjoying her marriage. Enjoy, enjoyment. Choose. We can also drop some letters, of course, in choose, which is a verb, and take the suffix ICE to have choice. So I now have she is left with just one choice. So in the example, of course, you have seen how we are able to use suffixes, of course, at the end of the words that originally were verbs to make them become nouns. Just take a look at collect. Collect, of course, is a verb, is an action. Now we have collection. I have a collection of movies. Now, some suffixes also help us to form nouns from adjectives. And such suffixes include some of the ones we did mention in verbs. Now, let's look at the word anger, which ended in ER. Now we dropped the R and we take Y. And what do we have there? He is angry at the foolish boy. So we have made a suffix out of anger, that is angry. We also have another example, wise. Then we added DOM, a suffix, and now we have wisdom. King Solomon is full of wisdom. In the other example that follow, equal, we added ITY, and now what do we have? We have equality. We enjoy equality before the law. So by the simple addition of suffixes, you could see how a word or words that were originally adjectives have finally assumed the function of a noun. This is how nominalization is done. Remember, we are still talking about nominalization, the process of making words become noun, even when they were not before. Now, let's look at the screen. We have the words, some words there: reject, delightful, anxious, and hungry. Of course, reject is a verb. Delightful, anxious, and hungry are all adjectives. Of course, they describe nouns or pronouns. My friend tried to reject me. It's a verb. Going to the cinema was delightful. Entering the dentist was an anxious moment. I felt so hungry, and so on. Now, in reject, you can have rejection to make it become a noun, of course. In delight, we have delight. In anxious, we have anxiety. And in hungry, we have hunger. So I can now say that my friends filled me with rejection. I have made it a noun. Going to the cinema was such a delight. Entering the dentist consumed me with anxiety. Hunger took over in the lunch hall. You can see how we have made nouns out of those verbs and adjectives. Now we also have confuse, judge, divide, treat. In confuse, we have confusion. See the ION added. In judge, we have judgment, we added MENT. In divide, we added ION, we have division. And in treat, we also added MENT, get treatment. The teacher tried to confuse me. I don't want you to judge me. The bully tried to divide us, and so on and so forth. In such cases, they were verbs, but now we want to make them nouns. The teacher tried to fill me with confusion. Confusion now has assumed the function of a noun from confuse. I don't want you to make a judgment about me. The bully tried to cause division between us. And finally, I will give you different treatment. Now see how those words at the top have been made to become nouns, although they were not. They were not originally. So the process of nominalization is such a beautiful thing you want to know about. In the next lesson, we'll see how you can also do that in other cases. It has been an interesting class. I love you all. Thank you. Please and please make sure you do my quiz.